Hi guys and everyone, welcome back to my channel guys. Welcome back to yet another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're very welcome you guys. So yeah, if you're new here guys, my name is Pilile Barbara and thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to like the video again you guys while you're still watching, and yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, let us just begin this video today you guys. This video today is gonna be very different. As you know guys, I don't do these stories like all these criminal case stories and stuff you guys, but there is this story that has been going around, a story like Thabo Bester, okay, the guy who escaped from prison you guys. It's been going around, you know, it's been going around, and I've been really like listening to exactly what happened when Thabo Bester finally escaped. Like they say escaped, like I just didn't understand the word escaped, because someone who escapes is someone who just, you know, like run out of prison and just jumps out, and you know, that is an escape. But I'm so surprised when it comes to Thabo Bester. The way I'm listening to the story, the guy was helped out of prison, but as much as they keep on saying escaped, I'm like, what are they talking about? Because the guy did not escape. The guy was helped out of prison. So anyways you guys, it is what it is. Thabo Bester, so the way I understand the story, this guy is a very like huge, kind of like scary criminal when it comes to me. Like the guy really sounds and looks scary. Even if I look at the pictures of this Thabo Bester guy, you guys. So he manages to finally walk out. I'm not gonna say escape me now, walk out of prison, okay, with everyone around him in support of him, because guys, it's not an escape. The guy did not run out of prison. According to what I see, according to what I hear, the guy was helped out of prison. Because why? Because he's loaded, he's got money, he's got, you know, so he's been paying, and everyone around him, including the prison warderers, officials, whoever was just around him, they were paid by this guy. So it's not really an escape. It's more like he was their boss, you know, so he was just paying everyone to do his dirty work, you know. So honestly speaking, I don't understand the whole escape thing. So this Thabo Bester had a woman who Doctor Nandipa Magudumana, as I understand, who was really helping him of like kind of like walking out of prison, okay. So Doctor Nandipa Magudumana, the lady said to be a doctor. He was a doctor. I can see. I honestly did not know about the Doctor Nandipa Magudumana, only to find out now as the story is going on. And I've been listening, I've been watching a lot of SABC news about Thabo Bester, and also I get to understand it very well when I listen to our very own Sip guys Lelo N Wagandlovu. So like, because she's got this story, okay, she's got this whole thing. I'm really proud of her. So yeah guys, so this Thabo Bester is a criminal. So he's been in prison for so many years, doing everything that he can do. Like the guy was capable of doing everything while in jail. Run businesses like South Africa while in jail. Like I'm like, what is this? I'm not gonna go into detail, you guys. I'm not gonna go into, okay, this is what happened when I'm just saying my thoughts when it comes to this story, because the story honestly is huge. This guy was out of prison you guys. According to me, like they say, money talks, you guys. When you've got money, we are capable of doing everything, anything, no matter you're in jail or not. But this guy was in jail. He was doing ama business work in jail with the help of obviously Nandipa Magudumana and the prison officials, warderers, whoever that he was paying. He was the boss. So finally then he manages to just fake the whole the guy was said to have banned in this prison, actually only to find out later the person who was like banned in beyond recognition was said to be this Thabo Bester, but actually wasn't. It was just someone else. So according to the story, when I listened to this thing, the body that was said to be this Thabo Bester guy who was banned like beyond recognition, the body wasn't really from prison, was brought into prison. That's how I understood the thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. So the body that was burned came from the mortuary to the prison. by Thabo Bester and his helpers, and of course using obviously Mali, and then so that boat was brought in, and then they had to fake the whole thing. Okay, there was fire in here, so this prisoner was bent like beyond recognition. Kanti very, they've already arranged his escape, and then that body, obviously, did they burn it? Obviously, you know, the whole thing. Of course, the whole thing is just scary. Minanje, when I was listening to this story, Thabo Bester was bent beyond recognition. Chiki, no, it wasn't him, you know. So I'm thinking about this whole thing. Okay, so they brought the corpse from the so-called mortuary. They bring it in, and then they do what? They burn it. I mean, I thought maybe they just killed someone there. You know, like Thabo Bester, they can just kill anybody in prison, and then they just fake the fire. They you know. And then they burn this person very bad, and then they fake, okay, it is him, then Yena, you know, and then he goes out. But actually, for them to actually have to bring the corpse, and then I hear this Nandipa Magudumana was the one behind the bringing of the corpse. Inside the whole story is just too much for me, you guys. Like, okay, so here, let me see, guys. I'm in load shedding, but because I really wanted to talk about this. So when I read here, they say this is the independent forensic investigation or investigator. Like, it's a screenshot. Let me just touch this screenshot because I wanna read something. He was just a from teenage age. Okay, so a child criminal who graduated. Okay, Thabo Bester was arrested at the age of 17 and detained at the juvenile prison. It is alleged that he was arrested for defrauding your TV show. This Thabo Bester, and then when I understand this guy, the so-called Thabo Bester guy, this one who's on the run just now, he's been using so many names. Okay, so like, who is he? What is his real name? Is he the real Thabo Bester, or he is the TK Nkwana, or he is the, like, I hear so many names when it comes to this guy. Everything about him is a lie. I think his identity is a lie. Yena is a lie. Everything that he does is a lie. It's just this guy is a criminal indeed, you guys. And then I look at this lady now, Nandipa Magudumana. Oh my God, what a beautiful lady! What a beautiful, gorgeous girl. Now she's been working with this guy. Something that I don't understand. Did they fall in love while this guy was in jail, or she's been the girlfriend since? Because I don't understand. She is the girlfriend now. Is she the girlfriend or she is the wife? Like, it's a lot, man. You know, like when I try to just like like bit by bit, it's like I'm feeling like I'm going crazy because I can't put the story together. All I understand, Nandipa Magudumana, ever since he escaped from jail, he's been living with this Nandipa Magudumana, and I saw the footage of the house. Obviously, they say they can't really like go into the very house. They were not allowed, and then they were at the next door house where they were living ever since he escaped. This is 10 months back. So he managed to and they find a place, and they've been in hiding there. And I hear everywhere where they were going, they just had bodyguards. They you know, like just to protect themselves, because the guy obviously he's supposed to be in prison, but now he's out with the help of whoever's been helping them, because it is believed this guy was dead during the fire in prison. Instead, they faked the death and they put someone there, and they just burned that corpse beyond recognition. This is the guy, right? And then he pays whoever he's paying out of jail and comes out, and he's been living with this Doctor Nandipa Magudumana. And according to what I understand, Nandipa Magudumana, before he's out, she's the one who's been arranging the whole living arrangements, the houses, the whatever, you guys, the businesses. She's the one who's been helping this guy. It's a lot. It's just a lot for me, you guys. Sorry, someone is talking outside. It's a lot, you guys. Then I look at this doctor lady, man. Honestly speaking, and then she's said to be a mother of 2, and then I'm like, is it worth it though, you guys? Someone who's capable of fooling and bribing and just like controlling everyone. Imagine. And then when you go, and then you are expecting to be alive the next morning. It is by lucky that she's alive. She's still alive by now. Honestly speaking, you cannot be with this kind of umgulukudu. Like I can't. So she's been living with this guy together with her 2 children. So she was trusting this umgulukudu guy with her own children, doing all the scheming and everything that I hear about these guys, the Nandipa Magudumana and this Thabo Bester. So Nandipa trusted this man around her children. For yena herself, like she trusted this guy ngempilo yakhe. What if then he uyakujikela lo muntu and he kills you because he's a criminal, you guys? He's been arrested for raping women, for killing women. Is raping, is killing, is everything, is fraudulent. It's like wonke lamacala ongawacabanga akhona emhlabeni. This guy is just like capable of doing everything. He's been arrested like for city. He's been arrested for doing everything illegal. Like he's called a Facebook rapist, you guys. So imagine me being Nandipa Magudumana, busy dealing and scheming with a Facebook rapist, a criminal, someone who is capable of killing. And then I trusted that man with my children. And after so many years, I scheme even as a child. And then there's that clip that I usually watch, where it was said it was his birthday, and then he pretended to be overseas, but he was in jail. Really fast. So those guys were happy birthday. Wow. So the guy is just on the screen pretending to be in New York, in the state, whatever. But he is in jail, in a cell. And like, where does he get everything in jail? I'm sure in this guy's cell, I hear he's been in a single cell. So I'm very sure whatever his cell was like a studio. Imagine this game in jail with everything, the cameras, the TV, screens one day. Like guy, he's got everything there. Obviously, how was he going? How was he doing business in jail? Obviously, a laptop, my phone, I think I'm in prison because he's got money to even bribe the prison wardens and the officials and everyone involved. Like, he had money to... This guy was just loaded. Not was, is loaded. Imagine you capable of bribing everyone. All these people that this guy has been offering money to do his dirty work while he's in prison, in a cell, you guys. Host amateurs in a cell. Like, run businesses in jail. I'm sure like his cell had everything. That's why I need to show his cell was just like a small studio. But who were helping him get all those things inside prison? He had everyone here. Here, you guys, everyone. The officials, the waterers, about cleaner, like everyone. It's just, he was just ordering when I hit us when I could today like he just had everyone doing whatever he wanted while he's in a jail cell. Including Nandipa Magudumana out here helping with the businesses, running everything, organizing my properties, okay, everything that Nandipa Magudumana was doing for this man. And then I'm asking myself, for what? For money? Since he's like Mkulukudu who's loaded. And I see that property that he said they've been living here. Obviously that place is in the suburbs. They said where, you guys? Somewhere. I've got screenshots. I'm in load shedding, but I've got screenshots. Because guys, sometimes when there's load shedding, there's no power. Someone here was saying we need a new police minister immediately. I'm looking at the police minister and the Batuban minister where Batuban oh guys, it's gonna come the name now. The Minister of Justice now, Barakimang. The Mupedi one, Ronald Lamola. Like I'm watching all these guys, I'm like, okay, here, and then I'm gonna read this screenshot saying he went to a escort prison to make sure Zuma was behind bars, and there's Ronald Lamola, I guess they're talking about him, to to make sure Zuma was behind bars and had been allocated a prison number. Okay, last week he said prisons were ready to accommodate fighters who were protesting peacefully. For 10 months, he didn't know that the hashtag Thabo Bester has been having bubble bath with rose petals. Ubaba Ronald Lamula, the minister, he's the Minister of Justice, right? No, not the Minister of Justice, man. The Minister of Correctional Services. I lied there, you guys. I didn't lie, just a mistake. The Minister of Correctional Services, I guess. Then I'm thinking of Abu Ronald Lamula. So this whole thing is happening under his watch. And Kuluku, a criminal, like having everyone here, guys. Everyone was just here. Manga just follow a story. This guy had everyone. It's like a jail and to be in Kosi. Guys, honestly speaking, money, you know, like money talks. With money, we are capable of, like, imagine this guy was living large inside prison. Inside prison. It's like a fucking knife. Bebe kichima, mati wena iyakwa, wena uireso, wena kamso kuri bebe na matask. Ukuti nakamso bari nakira so kamso bari kiyakwa, kamso bari kinali task kwa. Uyabathuma nje, guys, he's just paying every unemal, brother. He's got everyone running around. Usejele, selling. I can't believe. Okay, let's see. This one was from Newsroom Africa. They were saying, Grand Up investigative journalist Oliver Meth says circumstantial evidence proves that 2 high-ranking politicians and 3 prison officials are involved in the prison escape of murderer and rapist Thabo Bester. I'm saying everyone yo, this guy. I cannot believe having everyone to run around. Having everyone to do like this. I'm looking at this Doctor Nandipa Magudumana. I'm like, girl. So now this Nandipa Magudumana is on the run with this guy. Because, guys, it was said they were seen somewhere in Fourway. Someone spotted them. After it was said, okay, this guy was bent beyond recognition. He's a dead man. Someone spots the guy in Santin shopping with this Nandipa Magudumana. That's when the story started to break out. Actually, the Thabo Bester that is said to have bent in prison is not the one, obviously, who was said to be bent. Because the criminal, the Thabo Bester, was seen kokai, right? Zasuk. Okay. So this is Dr. Nandipa. I can see here she was at her office. I don't know. And then they say it here, the Health Professionals Council of South Africa, HPCSA, says the woman believed to be the partner of rapist and killer Thabo Bester has been suspended from practicing as a doctor, and she is still practicing. It is a criminal offense. So she was suspended, Dr. Nandipa Magudumana, but she was still practicing. Ngapa ebe suspended, of which it is a criminal offense, you guys. So she is also wanted. So wherever she is, you guys, she's on the run with this guy. And then I was asking myself, where are the children? Because it was said after this whole thing was out, where they were staying, they found out everything was just a mess. They left in a hurry wherever they were living. Now that the story is around the guy, they are looking for the guy, because obviously now he knows, okay, it is well known he's alive. He's not the one who was bent there at jail. Okay, now they are looking for him. So with his Nandipa Magudumana, they had to leave wherever they were living in that building that we see, that place. They had to leave, and it is clear they left in a hurry because so many things were found scattered there. It is said things were scattered to show it is obvious when they were leaving, they were in a hurry. And the security guards were said, okay, when they were leaving, they were guarded. Like they were well armed, you know, they were ready for anything. Mas pumala, mas till we are ready, something like that, you guys. The way I understand. So this story, you guys, like I said, I'm not gonna go into detail. I'm just talking about what I understand about this whole thing because I'm free for now. I thought I'm not gonna do the story about Thabo Bester, but because I'm free and this afternoon I'm just at home and then it's load shedding, and I was like, you know what? Let me talk about this guy. This guy is a mastermind. Imagine like faking your own death, and just before faking, just living large in a jail cell. that means you're a mastermind. Honestly, the money, so he's been making money while he's in jail. So now that he's been out of jail, living with Dr. Nandipa Magudumana, while everyone believed he died during the fire in prison, the fire that they faked, obviously. But he was out here in South Africa. What did they say is the place now? What did they say is the place? They say Hyde Park, if I'm not mistaken. I thought about it. They said they were living in Hyde Park. So Hyde Park is in suburbs, you guys. Obviously, rich people live there. So he was living there with Nandipa Magudumana. After he escaped the prison, when everyone believes, okay, this guy died. Obviously, at jail, they know he didn't die. He's out here. He's got a girlfriend. He's okay. You guys. And after he was spotted, now they had to leave and run. So they are still on the run with Nandipa Magudumana. I'm like, where are the kids? Because people were saying, okay, he's on the run with Nandipa and the kids. And then I think I heard somehow, while I was still reading and listening to the story, she took the kids to the school, but she did not fetch them on that day. And then the father of it, did they say that? Let's hope I'm not lying. Did someone fetch the kids? They are with the father, or they say I think they say the father, man. If I'm not mistaken, please correct me in the comment section. Wherever she is with this guy, she doesn't have the kids with her. She left the kids at school. She didn't fetch the kids, which is a good move. Imagine if she was on the run with this guy, with the children. Whew, I was gonna faint. But if she did not fetch them for wherever they were, good thing, obviously someone then would then pick up the children. And it's a scary story, man, you guys. I honestly did not want to go and talk about this story, but I was still like listening. But today I'm like, okay, let me see here. They say Thabo Bester and Doctor Nandipa were living large. Okay, so this is footage from inside their 12 million rand mansion. Imagine the guy from prison is capable of living in a mansion worth 12 million rands. Where does the money come from? All the scheming that he's been doing. Imagine, guys, like I said, he's been running businesses while in jail. That's why I was saying, it was just a small studio, you guys. Like I could see like an office, and who was helping him? Those prison officials and the wadaras and the but everyone was running around for him. So obviously he was living in a 12 million rand mansion with Dr. Nandipa Magudumana, of which he was the one who was the mastermind outside when he was the mastermind inside. They were busy arranging their thing, which means this escape has been very arranged very before he can escape. They had everything figured out. Okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to go. This is how we're going to live. This is like, imagine me, a pretty lady like me, busy nomgulukut, someone who's capable of raping and killing and like doing all the bad things you can think of. And then mina kuthi ngangena engubeni ngicimeze ngene engubeni ngicimeze esiceleni la. Guys, ngalala ngibhekile. Honestly speaking, angeke ngibuthi iqotho, like I can never. So here they continue to say they were renting in Hyde Park, living in the same neighborhood as Benjani Chauke. Who's Benjani Chauke? And the president. So he was living there around Mr. PR. Guys, this here is from the Africa Research Desk. They say okay, this footage from inside their 12 million rand mansion, okay? They were renting in Hyde Park, living in the same neighborhood as Benjani Chauke and the president. Wow. South Africa, my South Africa. Oh. So the president has been living just close to this Thabo Bester guy. Wow. This guy was really a mastermind. You guys, like, no. Imagine where the president is living. Hyde Park. Hyde Park is a very very in the suburbs, you guys, where like rich people, like I said before, where rich people live, people with money, people who are loaded. So this guy had millions and millions, and he's been making those millions while in jail. Imagine him hosting a party every say jail, people thinking that he's overseas. when I watched that clip where they are saying happy birthday, they're saying happy birthday who? And then he's laughing like that, you guys. People are like, so when they're looking at that guy from the screen, which means the cell was a very good cell. Which would someone in a cell can look like they're overseas. Someone in a jail cell can look like they're overseas. That means that was a very one fancy cell. Maybe it was decorated. And how the hell can everyone believe that someone is overseas? Someone who's in a jail cell. This is huge. This is huge, you guys. This story is just... So they were singing for him there, and wow. They say, let's hope you are happy. They say, let's hope you are what? He was laughing there in the... I'm gonna get the clip for you guys, and I'm gonna insert it somewhere where they are just... it is kind of like some... I don't know, you got some function there. There's some function, and then he's just on the screen, and then everyone is doing what they have to do, and then they sing a happy birthday song, and the guy is laughing. Like, people were saying, it's like he's laughing at them. Look at these idiots. They think I'm overseas and I'm in a jail cell. Talk about the mastermind. Wow. I can't believe. Hey, participating in this guy, Doctor Nandipa, you guys. People are saying that she mustn't be called a doctor because obviously she's a criminal. And then Minanya Swaba, guys, how beautiful she is. Imagine now, she's been living properly with her children, Yonkindi, right? Now she's on the run. Now she's on the run. I was listening to the audio where a journalist was talking to her father, and they were asking her father, oh, does he know the whereabouts of Nandipa Magudumana? The father, in the beginning, he's like, he does not want to talk, but later, and then he was saying, okay, yeah, he did call me. She did call me. She did not tell me where she is, but she was just asking about her mother. I think the mother, she's not really like healthy enough for now. I think she's someone having like health problems. Maybe she called the dad to check on her mother. That's when the father kind of says, guys, please don't worry about it. The sun comes, you know, like I said, I'm on load shedding, so I don't have lights or anything. I'm just using my window. That's why you see the screen is going red, and it is because of the weather outside. Okay, so her father was saying that she called asking about her mother's condition, something like that, you guys. So, and then when I go on the comment section when it comes to the news, SABC News, then I went on the comment section when they were reporting on this story, and then people are just arguing about the fact that her father must be held responsible because he knows the whereabouts of her daughter and he is hiding that information. People are saying no. Others were arguing. They're saying no. She's a big person. She's a big person. She's over 18. You know, there is no way someone can be arrested on her behalf. You know. I don't believe that either, you guys. With Tina, her father must be held responsible. Obviously, he knows where his daughter is. He's hiding the information from the police. But she's not gonna say where she is, even to her father, you guys. Let me tell you, she's not gonna say, because obviously where she is, she knows that her family is under investigation by investigator. Did she call you? Did she call you? Did she, you know, something like that, because everyone, even those with her children, obviously the police are going to try to find out if ever she called any one of them, because guys, they are looking for this woman because she's been the mastermind outside while Bester was the mastermind inside, helping each other so that Thabo Bester can just escape. But he didn't escape, you guys. He walked out. He was helped out. So Nandipa is also on the run with this guy. So she's wanted with this Thabo Bester or Tikengwana or kunamagama maningi, man, you guys. It's a lot around this guy. It's really a lot. Right now these guys are on the run, and people were saying wherever they are, do you think they're still in South Africa? I'm like, they might have crossed the border, but I think I saw somewhere on the when I was busy, like kind of like reading the story, the Home Affairs kind of the Home Affairs and the police, they are kind of trying to make sure by the border gates, wherever, guys, whether he's gonna go to Zimbabwe, he's gonna go to Botswana, or he's just gonna try to go to any country, you guys, Lesotho, Mozambique, anyway where he can go. Emma border gate, they are like on the lookout for these guys whenever they try to escape and leave South Africa. And you know, let me see, people people are just communicating. Let me see. As part of the cover-up of Thabo Bester's audacious prison break, his partner Nandipa Magudumana went to extraordinary lengths to obtain the stand-in corpse from the Hillbrow morgue and cremate it. Yo, so the Sunday Times. Where is it? Oh my god, I lost my screenshot. Guys, everything is on the screenshots, okay? The Sunday Times, it can disclose this week. So obviously, like I was saying before, they said Dr. Nandipa Magudumana is the one who was involved in the corpse and take it inside the Mangaung prison so that the fact Thabo Bester was the dead person who was found bent beyond recognition, and obviously Nandipa Magudumana was the one who was the mastermind behind this whole corpse from the Hillbrow. Where's my screenshot? They said from the Hillbrow, come on, okay, from the Hillbrow morgue and then to cremate it and whatever. It's just so scary, man. It's just so scary, okay? And then I just want to see, guys, all the information that I've got. This was from the City Press. They were saying the lead, okay? Thabo Bester and his lover, okay, Nandipa Magudumana, has widened with police notifying the Department of Home Affairs and Border Management, something that I just told you, and the Border Management Authority officers stationed at the country's borders to be on the lookout for South Africa's most wanted couple. Something that I was telling you about with the Home Affairs and the police. They're now trying to make sure at the border gates they are at the lookout of these guys. But I pray by now they are not out of the border. I mean, this story has been out, like, it's been days now. It's been a week. It's been a week I've been listening out to this story, you guys. Are you sure they're still in South Africa? Are you sure? I don't know, you guys. These Gabon guys will quickly run out of the country, according to what I think. Not according to what I know. According to what I think, will, when they know they are now wanted, they are on the run, they will immediately, is to just skip the country. So if this thing of looking out at the border case, you know, but if they are only on the lookout now, what if they already skipped the border, maybe by Mozambique or by Kai? So let us just hope it's still early, so that if they try to escape and then border gate, they are away. So this story is another one, you guys. This story is another one. So Nandipa Magudumana, this pretty lady, I feel for her, man. Yini ewenza ugcine ufike esinqumeni sokuthi ngizosizana? Is it money? Uthathe isinqumo sokuthi I'm gonna help him to escape, and then he's gonna come out of jail, and then because he's got money, we're gonna live an expensive life. Obviously there's a lot that she was promised. Okay, girl, this is what you do, this is what I do, and then I'm gonna be out of prison, and then we're gonna be happy together. So obviously she fell into this story, and now she's gonna live a miserable life. Like her whole life is gonna be a miserable one. And I think once she is caught, I believe she's gonna spend her life in jail. Imagine, you guys, from a doctor, from a beautiful, gorgeous, this is such a gorgeous looking woman. Such a beautiful woman. A doctor. She's been seen here on my radio shows. I hear she's been on the podcast and chill with McG as well. She's been okay. But what makes her take the decision? I'm gonna fall in love with this criminal. He's promising me this and that. He's promising me like a rich life, whatever. Obviously, that's what she was promised, because the guy is loaded anyway. And then she fell into this whole crap, you guys. But now she's gonna live a miserable life. Like she's gonna regret this. All I'm praying for Dr. Nandipa Magudumana, wherever she is, she's alive. Because izinto sezibheda uyakujikela uNkulunkulu uyakubulala. Remember, he has killed before. He has raped before. Imagine mangabe nje laba khona sebesesimene esibhedayo nothando soluyancipha. What is he gonna do? He's just gonna finish her. Who is capable of doing anything. He's been in jail for life. He's been doing this thing since he was a teenager, obviously. So he's capable of like turning against you. Akbulale lo muntu. He's just a criminal. He's a killer. He's not someone you do not want to associate yourself with such people. Prison officials asebenze ejele. Hold ama meetings. Hold ama like what do you call this thing? Like he was doing everything inside his jail cell, you guys. Should he's capable of doing anything. Bring a dead person inside the cell. Okay, the person was already dead. Okay, burn the body, fake the fire. The place burns. That body burns into ashes, and then Yena is out, and then the whole story is just scary. And then when I think of this beautiful, gorgeous lady, Uguti, how the hell do you even start? If she's the one who was the mastermind of the cops from Hillbrow to wherever he was, to go and burn the body, I honestly thought they killed someone there, and they have to fake the fire and burn the person. So the dead body came from the Hillbrow cops, what, okay, to Thabo Bester. By who? By Doctor Nandipa Magudumana and the other people, obviously. And I heard the story of there is a prison warder here who bought an expensive car right after he was I hear during the escape of Thabo Bester. That guy wasn't supposed to be on duty, but it happened he was on duty. So obviously he was one of the people who was just working under this guy. Why was he on duty when he was not supposed to be on duty? So he was supposed to be there so that everything goes well, because obviously he had people that he paid. Guys, you're gonna help me out. This is the body that is gonna burn here, and then Mina, I'm gonna be out. So obviously the guy who was supposed to be off duty was on duty, because obviously to help the guy out. And then here with that guy, they just say he was suspended from work, or he was whatever, but he was seen driving a very expensive car, in a way with his salary as a prison warder. Obviously, guys, you say he can never have afforded that vehicle that is said with his, he bought. Obviously, he's working for this type of. Obviously, he got money from this guy. He was loaded, and then he went to buy the expensive vehicle. Obviously, so everything is just, he's been working with everyone there in jail. This Thabo Bester mastermind guy, he's been working with everyone in jail and paying everyone, because obviously he's got millions. How can you afford the house that is worth over 12 million rands? I feel sorry for the woman. I feel sorry for the Nandipa. I feel sorry, and I pray so hard with wherever she is, they are still in life, and he's not planning anything to her, because this is a criminal. This is the South African #1 criminal who is on the run, and now she had to run with him because she's been staying with him. They were seen doing shopping. That's why they were spotted by people. How isn't this the Thabo Bester guy who said to have died in jail? So now they are on the run because they know they are wanted. You guys, the story is everywhere, not only in South Africa, just out. So obviously they are on the run. I wonder where they are hiding, you guys. Like I said to you, it is said where they were living, Hyde Park. It is clear that when they were leaving, they were in a hurry. Everything was scattered. I hear there was a watch that was found that is worth over $1 million, something like that. There are things that they left. They really did not mean to leave them, because these are expensive things, but they had to leave because they left in a hurry. And everything is just, the story is just scary, you guys. But anyway, this guy is on the run with this Doctor Nandipa Magudumana, a very, very beautiful, gorgeous lady who finds herself now in trouble, on the run with this criminal that she's been dating while he was still in jail, and help this guy out of jail with whoever, guys, all the officials and whoever is involved. Guys, money can do everything for you. Honestly speaking, even people like high profile people was paid by this guy, paying the people like Abapezulu, Lape correctional services or whatever, or obviously the police, obviously what about cleaner, everyone was getting their cut to just help Thabo Bester out. So Mina, I'm just arguing the fact that the prison break, this guy broke out of prison. He didn't. He didn't. He walked out of prison because he had people who helped him to walk out of prison. Obviously, you guys, this is not what he jumped or he didn't jump. He didn't do anything. He was helped out. So he did not break out. He did not run. He did not jump. He did not. They helped him out of prison. Obviously, he's a loaded guy with money. So he was paying everyone that he wanted to pay so that he can go out. And Nandipa Magudumana sorting out everything this side. At the same time, people believe, oh, this is the doctor, guys. She was a doctor. She was working with, here she was a skin doctor. Obviously, you know, yeah, I heard what she was doing. She's a skin doctor and doing all, you know, all your beauty, Tony. Yeah, she was a doctor, but it is said that she wasn't supposed to be practicing that because she was banned from doing that. But she continued to do that, practicing as a doctor. So that is a criminal offense. She is also wanted together with his giving. I don't know his real name, guys. Is it Thabo Bester? Is it Tikengwana? Is it, what are the other names, you guys? I better go. So my video is very long. How long is my video? My video is too much long. So because there was a screenshot that I really wanted to read. This video is going to be an hour long and we don't want that. But anyway, maybe I'm going to decide to do another Thabo Bester video. I don't know. Like since this story started, I did not plan to have it. I was like, let's story let me just leave it out. But today then I decided to do it. But yeah, guys, a lot has happened. The guy is on the run with Doctor Nandipa Magudumana. I hope the children are safe where they are. Whether I think I heard what she did not take the kids wherever she dropped them for school. I think I heard something what she did not fetch them. Obviously, maybe the family did fetch the kids, which is a good thing. For me, it was a okay. If she did not fetch the children, thank goodness. Okay, because I just do not understand how she was living with her kids. I can never sleep. I can never go to work or do anything knowing that my kids, I left them with the kind of criminal. But anyway, it wasn't a criminal for her. It was her lover. Her loved boyfriend who is doing everything for her because now they are loaded. They are living in a fancy house in the suburbs. But they thought they are never gonna caught. I mean, honestly speaking, did they think they are never going to be caught? Now people recognize the guy and now they are on the run again because they are supposed to go to jail and this time it's going to be for life. I don't know who's going to help them since they are going to be in together now. So they're going to have to find someone else again to be their mastermind. Our sister Doctor Nandipa is going to be inside now as well. Like, girls, you do not have to risk your lives for imgulugudu. We know with these guys in jail, they are capable of coming on Facebook. I couldn't know about the phone. They are capable of coming on Facebook and claiming to be this guy who's got everything. I've got everything. And then you fall into the story and you start friending with the person. Let's just to say, what's going to happen? They're going to ask you to start doing this and this and this for them. And after that, you are good to yourself because now you are helping a criminal. You are helping someone who's in jail. It's either you are buying them or what. You are outside. He's inside you now. You are doing things for him while he's inside. So you guys. So everyone who's in jail, let us stop falling in love with people who are in jail. I've heard of people who have found husbands. Now they're happily married, but they met while they were in jail. Unandipa, I guess this is what happened. But look at where she is now. She's on the run. She's trying to make sure she's hiding. I say, Nandi in Pilu, you are no longer free. You are on the run. We are sabukosha. Asakwazi uke shop. Asakwazi uke yazini. Uke toilet. Asakwazi uke nzanto. You are scared. Awusalali. Like it's not worth it, girls. It's not worth it. Anyone who's in prison saying, you know what, I'm gonna change your life. I've got money. I'm in prison. Let us do this. Help me. Just say no. Block the number, run away from the person, block everywhere. Facebook, especially Facebook, that's where they are. Block the person. Anyone who said, girl, I will change your life. That's what they say. I was arrested, but I've got money. You know, block the number and stay away from such people because even if they come out, they're going to continue to be mgulukudu. Just save your life and stay away from those kind of people. Look at now how Dr. Nandipa Magudumana is living her life now. Ever since asukile kule fancy house that ihlala kuyo bekusese mnandi hamba nomgulukudu besadla imali. But where is she now? Where is she now? So people were having a conversation here. Was she forced to do this, or vele she was the mastermind? I don't think she was forced to even go and I finished Dumbula pe Hilpro. As Tata Sise Kuputi, I as a young kinto. She was obviously now obviously she wasn't forced. She did this and helping her jailbait boyfriend. But this is where she is now. You guys, she's on the run, separate from her family, separate from her lovely children, just because of falling in love with a criminal. Falling in love with a criminal is a dangerous thing, guys. It's not worth it, girls. Anyone who's in jail, I promise you, stay away from those people, because you are going to be on the run with him, just like Nandipa. It's really not worth it. But anyways, guys, I do not want to go far. My video is way too long now. Oh my god. But I just wanted to discuss this whole thing because it's a scary, like, it's a movie. It is a movie, you guys. For me, a movie. I just hope and pray they haven't crossed the borders to go out of South Africa. Let us just hope they are caught wherever they are. And I keep my fingers crossed wherever they are. Nandipa is still okay. I'm praying Nandipa is still okay. Because, guys, don't get me wrong. She is with a gulukudu of them all. She is with them gulukudu of them all. I keep my fingers crossed wherever she is. She's gonna be alive until they are found. I'm like, honestly speaking, that Nkulukudu is capable of doing anything. So better, SSS better, you guys. We are manje, you guys. Like, that's a killer. That's a killer. That's a rapist. That's a, I don't know, a fraudster. He's been using all these names. Like, I don't even know his name. Someone was saying he's Indian. Someone said he's colored. Someone said, who is he? Who is he? But anyways, guys, my video is very long right now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay away from criminals who promise you a lot while they're in jail. Please, ladies, stay away from criminals who are in jail. Of course, some of them, they're in jail because they stole a lot of money. They have it somewhere. So we're not because you just want to be in money and then you fall into this cult. Please do not. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and then we'll meet again on my next story. Bye.